Dion, to know that number 3 is home now?
It's a blessing, you know. Like that just shows the type of kid that he is, that he's fought and he's continuing to win. You know, there's no place that he would like rather be than in his own bed. So, you know, blessings to him.
What was today like? You guys get that great news. Micah Hyde comes back.
Yeah.
There's now a big game on Sunday. Just can you take me through the emotions of today as a whole from so many facets?
Shoot, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas of a new year. Christmas came in January, and thankful to get these presents.
How nice is it understanding where Damar is, and now you get Micah and Jamison back to almost maybe be able to refocus fully on football now?
Well, that's exactly what it is now. In a huge way, if you think about it, you know, well, to think about it the correct way, like all that weight just kind of just jumped off of our shoulders, and you can feel it, like you can mentally feel it, and you know, like the brain is powerful, and when all that stuff is weighing on you, but like you can feel it, like when you sleep, when you walk around, even in your everyday actions, like you're like, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? And you really don't have those thoughts like anymore. So going into a week like this with, you know, like the stress and all that other stuff behind us, it's a good thing, and it just puts us with a sleigh with not so much weight, you know. But the weight is still there, but you just don't have to pull it as strongly.
Yeah, what changes about playoff football? Sometimes we hear people say like, "Oh, it changes once you get to the playoffs." Like,
Yeah.
what changes?
Shoot, it changes, all right. The mental state changes. You know, it's a all or nothing like type of thing. But you know, for guys like and myself, like and this team, like we take it as one day, literally 1 second, one minute, like at a time. So when we're entering in this game, like we're not looking at it in the whole game like in itself. Like we're looking at it in every individual battle, which is every snap. So, you know, you win every individual snap, then you should be all right by the fourth quarter. So every snap is an individual battle. So we're just taking the world as an individual battle and not like, oh, we have to win a Super Bowl. Like nobody's even thinking about that. Like we're just thinking about winning this practice, winning our treatments, winning our process. And if every individual on this team wins their individual process, we should all have our best foot forward just to give us a chance. And that's all we need, it's just a chance.
As a competitor at the highest level, how much fun is it to play in the postseason knowing that everything's on the line?
Shoot, it's fun. You know, like I like people, and I like people to watch. I like people to watch greatness, you know. And I symbol myself as a spark of greatness, just like Josh does, and Diggs and McDermott, and whoever else is walking around here, you know. So for the world to be watching us do what we love to do, shoot, watch greatness work, you know, because both teams are obviously in some type of greatness form. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing. But like, this is why we play. Like we play to out-compete the next great, you know. So it's just a pool full of great athletes playing and trying and their best. So, you know, I got our money on us.
You've played a lot of playoff games.
Blessed.
Does it still feel the same? Do you still get the same emotional rush? Or I mean, what's it like compared to when you first did it back in the day?
It changes every year, and I'm thankful and blessed that I can even like say that. But like, you know, like you go into every season with a new team every year. Like last year, like we had day ball, so you know, it's a different vibe every time. So you really can't even think about it or speak about it until you really get there. But in the previous years, we didn't have any experience of it. Like my first one was in Jacksonville, and it's a drastically different feel now. Like, and going into a playoff game with number 17, shoot, I feel really good. I really do.
Dion, you know,
The weight being lifted off your shoulders and stuff like that. It's been an emotional.
He wasn't even talking.
oh, somebody said something.
Yo, it was one of y'all and you. And he was like, shoot, I would just jump all in. Yo. Sheesh.
I talk about the
Bully.
the weight being lifted off your shoulder and the emotional highs and lows, the roller coaster the last 2 weeks have been. Sean said, you know, this isn't a soap opera. like you have to find a way to recalibrate and get back to understanding what is on the line. How do you personally do that, or as a team collectively recalibrate your focus from everything that's gone on the last 2 weeks?
For myself, the conversations, right? The conversations bring me back there. We speak about, guys are home. Guys are home on their couch. Guys are back in Florida. Guys are back in, Cali. Guys are back in Vegas. Guys are back in LA. Wherever they live at in this beautiful world, they're home. We're not. We are here in this building, and we have another day to get better. We have another day to practice. So I constantly bring that up so guys understand that, but you're right. Like, guys are home, and we're blessed and thankful that we did our part, that we're not home. And I don't want to be home yet, even though this is home, but we all have other homes. But you get it. I would rather be here than somewhere else at this time of the year. Honestly, this month, next month, I want to be here. So I say it, people hear it, whoever I'm talking to, and hopefully it plants that seed that it keeps us grounded is why we were brought here and what our mission is. Hopefully I answered in your question, for sure.
Dion, we know that Miami has a good defensive line with Christian Wilkins and company, but
You a fan, Luke?
I'm a fan of your guys,
For sure.
but how much of you guys don't be bullying me now?
It's all right. I mean, I figured that's what we're doing now.
Don't follow suit. Don't follow suit. But how much do your guys and your offensive line welcome the challenge? We know this game is won up front, so.
Yeah. Mook, the good thing is that this is our third time playing them. So I could see if it was our first time that I could have like some hurrah words like, man, yeah, like we just have to be on it. But, it's week, 19 now. Like, we done seen a lot of things. We done seen a lot of moving parts. Like, we done seen a lot of defenses. Like, we done seen a lot of trick plays, a lot of games, a lot of TEs and ETs and NTs and all these different things. We just got to just stick to our fundamentals. Our fundamentals are going to bring us home. And we're going to craft our fundamentals. So, like when people ask questions and like that, hopefully and blessingly, they don't and become a factor. So just focusing on the individuals of ourselves, it'll bring us there. But yes, Wilkins and honestly, like all those guys, Ingram, I love the kid. They're all great. Phillips, like they're all great like athletes, and they've been doing a great job all year, and they turned it up, and I love it, and the part that's so funny about it is like in the off season, but you go and like we all kind of know each other. Like everybody knows each other. Like Melvin Ingram makes music. I listen to his music. Like he's a good person. So I see it for what it is. And as long as we focus on our fundamentals, we will be okay.
Dion, you mentioned the third time. Thanks. You mentioned the third time facing this team. Is there anything from last season facing the Patriots 3 times that you took away that you can apply going into this one?
Well, we just have history. It's just the history that comes with it. And sorry to keep that answer so simple, but it's just the history. Like, if you go on a date and with somebody 3 times, then you should know that she or he, whoever you're with, likes like a lemon drop or a Shirley Temple. But that's what you should know. So I kind of look at it for what it is. Like, I don't make it like all these giant things. Like, like we're going on our 3rd date. Hopefully we can take them home. With a pause.
I was gonna say, I got a question, but I don't know. That
That's
feels
a
like
mic
a good
dropper
one.
right there.
So 6 years ago,
Yeah.
a lot of us were in the field house here because Sean was hired. You're one of the few people that has been here
Blessed, yeah.
for all of it. From your first interaction with Sean McDermott to your interactions in week 19 of 2023, how has he changed, or has he changed?
He's for the boys, man. McDermott is for the boys. And as a player, that's the best feeling ever, to have a coach that is for his players. And McDermott does everything that he could possibly do to keep us healthy, to keep us fresh, to keep our mental, calm and cool. And McDermott has changed a whole lot. But now that I'm going down my 6.5 year stretch, he's loosened up, and just like when I'm talking about but like that going on a date thing, he's been through multiple dates in a season. Honestly, like if you can think about it, he's been on multiple, so he knows how to handle his environment, and he's a great leader, man, truly. And I'm thankful to be a part of what he's doing, and I'm thankful to have a leader like him, because he's true, like as a dad, as a person, and as a coach, you know, like he just does it the right way, and I'm truly blessed, you know, I really am.
Dion, real quick, just seeing Micah back out on the field today, he was talking about how it felt like Christmas being out there. Just what was that like as a guy that you know so well?
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You know, Micah is so peaceful and he's so happy, but seeing him, you know, progress, and Micah speaking about first week of playoffs, I'm gonna be back out there, and it's the first practice of playoffs, and Micah is back out there. So, you know, he put his mind to it, and he did it, and we knew it. Micah is a fighter, and he cares, and he loves us. So it's a beautiful sight, even for like the younger guys like Kyer and CB and like all those younger guys that enjoyed looking at that older veteran elite athlete just out there. Now they get to just get an extra look at, all right, but Micah's back, so what is he doing and before practice? You know, I haven't seen it, but now I'm back on it. Perfect. I see it. I got it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So it's a bonus. It is a huge bonus for us, and definitely for his room, that he's out there and just showing that in 2-3 with that red jersey. Okay.
Thank you.